Hi, I don't know why I did that, but hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be acting as if I'm Todd Boehly, and if I was Todd Boehly, who I would sign in which positions and who I might sell also. So stay tuned. Right, so we'll get straight into the list here of players that I would sign and who I would sell and all of that. I will put their pictures here so that you can see. You can put a face to the names that I'm mentioning, but yeah. So we're going to go with right back because right back is the place we need to like fill up the fastest, because Aspie might go in the summer and Rhys James needs a cover so that he won't have to play week in week out, just for squad depth. Yeah. So I have 4 names here for right back options, and some are cheaper than others, but yeah, these are the names that I would put. So I have 2 Premier League players and 2 non-Premier League players, because I just feel like Premier League players might fit in faster than non-Premier League players, but I could be wrong also. But yeah, so the first person we have is Matty Cash. I don't know, I've been watching a lot of Aston Villa games, and he just seems like he's a good right back. So Matty Cash, I hope he's a right back. But Matty Cash, Kyle Walker-Phillips that plays for Southampton, Denzel Dumfries, I don't know, but yeah, Inter. I think Chelsea has been linked with him. I don't know how much he will cost. He might cost a lot, but Kyle Walker-Phillips might be the cheapest on this list, because I think Aston Villa might not want to let Cash go, so they will obviously ask for a lot of money. But I don't know. Kyle Walker is also important to Southampton, don't get me wrong, but they just seem like they might not ask for a lot. I don't know. That's just the vibe Southampton gives. But yeah. Then Pavard, and Pavard might be the cheapest on this list, because I heard or I read somewhere that his contract now Pavard is like the cheapest option on the list, because he's going to be out of contract in the summer, and I don't see anybody talking about wanting him, even though I think he does not do well in a dressing room, because I heard that like he was one of the people that was like instigating like disunity in the French World Cup squad and all that. But like that was by the way, but maybe that's why people are not talking about him and stuff like that. But like if he's going to leave Bayern Munich, like I know that Pavard will not want to be a substitute to Rhys James. That's the downside to him. But besides that, like he's going to be a free, cheap option. Like why not? Like who knows? Like we can be interchanging it and not rely heavily on Rhys James. Not like I have a problem with us relying heavily on him, because he's the best in his position, but depth, like I always used to say, squad depth is so important. But I'm sure there are also like way cheaper options that we are not even aware of that would gladly be a substitute to Rhys James. So yeah. Then we'll move to the next position, which is the defensive midfielders, right? Or defensive midfielder. So this position is really dicey, because I think Kante plays here. So what I want to talk about now, I will relate it when I'm talking about players I want us to sell. I don't want us to sell Kante, but like I also don't want us to sell Jorginho, but we have to sell one of them. But yeah, but just put that in mind when I talk about the players I want Chelsea to sell, because we cannot buy these players and not sell some. So just some have to come in, some have to go out, even though I'm a bit attached to them. But yeah, so my options for defensive midfielder is Douglas Luiz. Also watching like Aston Villa games, I don't know whether it's new coach bounce or whatever. I could be wrong. Your opinion is different, but his opinion is different. So yeah, Douglas Luiz. I'll put his picture up. I don't know how to pronounce this name, but Paredes. I think he plays in Juve or in Juventus. Yeah, I'll put his picture up also. Ruben Neves, who is, I think, like a lot of teams are talking about. He plays in Wolves, like they're talking about him, and I'm just like, why can't you say like just consider him? You know, like he might not be the best, but he could be for squad depth, like so that sometimes Kante can rest or they can pair them together and stuff like that. You know, I'm not sure if it will work, but if we are trying so many things right now, we might as well try. Ruben Neves also. Then Conrad that plays in Leipzig is also an option. I don't know. I didn't think of the value. I don't say valuation, but I don't think that's a word. But like I was thinking about the value of these players. So some obviously are pricier than others, I think. But in this day and age of like football, like any player can go for 100 million is so crazy. So crazy. But there are a lot of players in this position. I think I have like 6 names, and the most popular ones are the ones I left for the last. We'll keep it spicy to the end. So after Conrad is Declan Rice, obviously like we're heavily linked to him, even though like it's been looking like Arsenal wants to go for him if we sign Enzo or Casado, the Brighton boy, but even him is too much. Like 70 million. I'd rather spend 70 million on Declan Rice. If I was Todd Boehly, I'd rather spend 70 billion on the carrot, and he will be cheaper in the summer because I think he'll be out of contract. So like just wait. Like don't, even though the season is over, let's not even lie. So whatever we have, let's just manage to like we end the season. That's if like Jorginho doesn't go and all of that. Katic doesn't play till like April or something. But yeah. Anyway, season is over in my opinion. So let's not try to revive it. Let's just use the season to rebuild, to find a formation, to let players go, let players in, all of that. I've already mentioned them. Enzo also, even though it's be harder to get Enzo in the summer, but there's no reason why we can't try. And Cancelo might be easier to get in the summer also. So if we don't even get him in this January transfer window, we can think about then. That's defensive midfield positions, players that I'm considering. Then attacking midfield, right? I'm thinking of Danny Olomo, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He plays in Leipzig also. A lot of Leipzig players on this list, like 2 or 3. Yeah, like 3. Even though like we don't have a great record with Leipzig, but we have a good relationship, but like buying players, because Timo came from Leipzig, I think. I wish Timo was still around. I miss Timo Werner, but yeah, that's just a side note. Then Kun Kunha, I don't know, I can't pronounce his name, but I also put his picture up. He plays in Atletico. I don't know if he is available or how good he is, but I just, from the little I've seen, I'm just like, wouldn't be a bad option. Like, there's options, like, you don't have to take my word for it, but just like a short list. Like, if you don't get this, you get this. If you don't get this, you get this, that kind of thing. So, him and Kamada, that plays in Frankfurt, also his picture will be up. Zelinski that plays in Napoli. Even though Napoli is hard to do business with, but like, who says we cannot make it? Like, who says? Who says? Who says? Will you tell me who said that? Yeah. Anyways, then Trossard. Everybody knows Trossard. Plays in Brighton, and it seems like he has fallen out with the coach. So we can't even get him this transfer window, because seeing that the team wants to sell him, I think it should be easier to do business. It's just that how much it will cost. How much it will cost. I saw that I'm bidding like 20 million. I was just like, huh? What? Is he that cheap? If he is, like, why can't we go for him? Like, he will definitely bench a lot of our attacking midfielders, like, by far. And it's to give it dynamic, seeing like who are brought in, like Felix, and the other new guy and all of that. Like, it will set the ball rolling. Even if we will have a poor defense, at least we know we can score goals, because right now it doesn't look like Chelsea has goals in them. Like, yeah. And that brings me to who I want Chelsea to sell. let me shift over here, because I just wanna who Chelsea should sell, right? Lifter's cheek. I'm sorry, but like you gotta go, because he'll be easy to sell. The money might not be a lot, but he'll be easy to sell. Zaid or Pulisic, in my opinion, I don't think we should lose both. I think we should keep at least one. To me, I think we should keep at least one of these two players, because they just add something to Chelsea that maybe I don't know if any other player adds. Those crosses, those runs, like the creativity, all of that. Like, and if like we have a complete squad, they can shine without like having to do a lot. That makes any sense. So like I said, Ziyech or Pulisic, then Hudson Odoi. I know he's on loan and some people are forgetting about him, but like Justin should just sell him and just get the money they can for it, because there's so many players in his position that like I don't think he can break into the team, even though he's doing well in Germany. But like, let's let him go. Like, I get that everybody wants academy players to do well, but nah. Then Mendy or Kepa. If we're considering buying new keepers, we have to sell one, Mendy or Kepa. Yeah, we should keep one of them, Kepa or Mendy. That's what I think, and sell the other. We shouldn't keep the two of them, because we even bought a young goalkeeper like when, like in the summer. So what are we talking about? Like, how would he enter? And then the other guy we bought before then, I also insert his picture. Like, we might as well we don't need that many keepers. Like, we need just like 4, I think, so that maybe one will be more for like Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and then Premier League, and more of the starter, and then that kind of thing. Do you understand me? Then like as I was saying before, like Jorginho or Kante should go. Like, if we decide to keep Jorginho, then Kante has to go. If we keep Kante, Jorginho has to go. Even though they don't give us the same thing, but like we want to build like a midfield around like young players, but we still need the experienced ones to pair up with them, like pair an experienced and a young, an experienced and young. And since we already have coverage check, we just need to keep it at Jorginho or Kante in the mix. So, and it's looking like Jorginho is the one on the way out. So Kante, and we can manage him better if there are more people that can give what Kante can give. Even though nobody can give what Kante can give, but like we can keep Kante for the important games, the big games, the big 6 matches, the Champions League games where he shines and all of that. Like, yeah. Then about my Cuckoo, he wants to go. Shall allow him to go. Like, bye bye. I don't even miss him at all. Like, right now, I don't even consider him a Chelsea player. So we've come to the end of this video. This is the first time I think my video will be like small. I'm so happy. But yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think, players you would like Chelsea to sign. Comment down below players that you think we should sell, we should buy. If you think my options or my suggestions are good, if you have better suggestions, I would really appreciate it. So yeah, bye.